Alright, so let's get back to yesterday's game. And this is the Mioda Amhost Barra game yesterday. We paused because it was 7 hours. So the game continues. Barra, we're watching Barra's perspective here. Ethiopia pushing into Amhost, who attacked him with landship earlier. So this war still goes on here. Mioda still peace with both of them. And Mioda still in peace. So let's see how this goes. But looks like Barra is taking his lost city back here, and now they're talking. So Barra saying to Mioda, take a peace. He's got no planes, says Barra to Mioda. And I'm hosting Barra talking about something. Mioda saying don't peace, just don't push. But just don't give him peace. Yeah. Take the teaming. Mioda saying to Amhost. Mioda saying to Amhost, yeah, let's just keep the war going. So you're easier to kill. Oh god. Thank you for the using the frank coins on me. Team analytics. Keck, let's go. It's all good. Mioda tried to sneak his way to teaming Amhost here. Let's take a look at Amhost's side. Oh, Mioda's side here. Mioda upgrading landship. Going for computers. It's just that both of them have a lot of units here. Like a ton of units. Mioda gonna get another policy this turn. And he has 55 aluminium here. So this is gonna be easy stealth. No more cold pattern. He blew his cold pattern for these units. He's paying so much maintenance here. Like Mioda's big risk here is that they peace, Amhost and Barra peace, and Barra comes to loot his coastals here. I think that's what he's afraid of. And there you saw how many wonders compared to the others Amhost actually has. Alright, let's take a look at Amhost's thing here. Alright, so this is Amhost. He has a massive army on the Mioda's border, and like 1/3 of his army maybe at Barra's border. Not many planes. Well, we see 7 planes here, so he has something. He's not gonna be completely bombed out of game here, 100%. And he has like 4 rows of units here. There's a massive defense here. Very difficult to push through. Even if Mioda has all the bonuses. He has Defender, he has Himeji, but he doesn't have the religion in these frontal cities. So a little bit of oopsie there. He does have a lot of faith pattern, so he could immediately easily get his religion across. Right. Entire guns coming out. Yeah, he's doing a shortcut railroad there. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult to kill for Mioda. Obviously, Amhost's final play here is either kill the 2 players or go to space here. He eventually is gonna get to space here with this amount of cities. And it's gonna happen sooner than later, but it's something like 160 earliest, I would say. 160 earliest. Do we have a game audio here? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, Amhost hasn't been working all the scientist lots here for sure. In all these cities. Been working production, so he has this defense figured out. Barra is gonna take the city here. They're not gonna peace before it. If you guys speak Russian, you can maybe translate what he's saying on the chat to Barra there. I have no idea. 1.2k science. Still has some gold pattern there. Golden Age 12 turns. So he has everything set up here. He's just thinking what kind of units does he need. It's probably gonna be stealth ending here. From Miyoda. So it's probably anti-air guns. And then something to kill the tanks if Miyoda tries to push in. But the more you look at it, if there's not gonna be teaming, no one's gonna probably die here. So it's probably gonna be space ending when you think about it. Like these two players are not gonna try to push the Bara. Bara is so much isolated there. But they both have so many cities here, and obviously Amherst has the probably quickest science to space here. He's going rocketry. He wants rocket artists so he can get and some upgrades here so he can shoot anything that pushes in. Miyoda's big problem here is he doesn't have gold to upgrade all his units. He has so many units that no way he never upgrades those without getting gold for gold help from honor kills here. Right. Go back to Miyoda. Right, Miyoda getting some anti-air. Miyoda just wants to get the time to get to stealth. He's still kind of far away from it. He's like you see here, how much science he's getting one turn compared to the tech cost. So the tech cost on 15 cities is massive. So it's slow going here. Oh, and the scientists are not gonna be that high either with only 1,000 science per turn. No one went labs, I think. But that's the other thing. Everyone is going to go stealth without labs. this is so strange. No one is, even with this amount of units, no one is feels safe enough to just click labs and build them. Who do we believe in here? I believe in myself, Tie Roller. I don't know. Maybe you should too, Kek. Amherst looks to be the strongest now. Just because his gold pattern for so long was so good. So he has all these upgraded units. Miyoda has a lot of units, but they're not upgraded. So he has all this old trash that he cannot upgrade. It's 25 gold pattern. He's building units, anti-tank guns, tanks, and so anti-air. He's doing a wonder in Kaisel. Oh no! Not enough pop to one turn Panama Canal there. Alright, so let's take a look at Bara. So Bara took the city. So Miyoda telling Bara he's trying to hold that long. Bara says to Miyoda, I need to improve oil and upgrade. It's 5 turns. Wow. So both of them think that Amherst is the bigger problem here. Interesting. Bara is going for labs here. He's pulling the trigger. He's thinking that he will be the weakest if he doesn't do it. So he needs to do something different and click labs here. Amherst is sole order guy. Yep, the others are autocracy, both of them. And Bara has the lowest culture here. He's still gonna get at least one policy. He's making 260 culture per turn and is something 5-6 turns from the next policy. And the oil Paris Tokyo post is this oil near Netherlands Gap here. Right. Byron says to Miota ban looks and he's unhappy. He has 40 units on his border, says Miota. I'm only 15 cities, I need help. Well, you have to use all tricks you in your disposal. Yeah, Miota is kind of right. He's 4 units deep. Even with multiple nukes, it would take like 3 nukes to get rid of this army. It's ridiculous. Since when have you, chat, seen so many units? And so much borders. And his core cities have all the anti-air. Look at even the core cities having so many new units. Ridiculous. Oh. Holding 5 turns when they're not even fighting. Yeah, but you see, Miota only has like a 1 rank of units, or 2 rank on some spots. So if Amhost decides to push in, Miota is in trouble there, 100%. Miota can give some oil to Bara. Alright. Yeah, autocracy, you're good if you're similar tech and similar production than order, but when if you're behind in tech and behind in too much in hammers, then it's gonna be difficult. And for Miota as well, like a lot of the bonus come from order when you're fighting, the XP bonus and the yields from kills. So none of that is happening. So he's not making anything from honor. And 500 hammers, you saw it there. Miota was something like 1,000 hammers and a little bit over 1,000 hammers, and Amhost was 1.5 to 1.6k hammers there. So there is a big difference. There's like a 50% difference almost, which is strange, given that Miota has more cities and Amhost has like 3 cities less, but it is order pushing it. Amhost's size was 1.2k, so he's making 150 more. So it's not that big of a deal here, but it's like the order factory science that's pretty much the difference between them. Amhost has a little bit more pop, I think, or it could be a kind of even with the pop when you think about it. Miota's cities are like 15 pop or less here. The cities he got from box. It's just that the Empire Miota got from box, the lands are way worse, like way worse than what Amhost got from Apple. Yeah, so a little bit cheaper tax. It's like 13 cities on Amhost and 15 cities on Miota. It's not that big of a difference. Like Apple had 9 cities, so it's 13 and 15. Yeah, 13 and 15, I think. The city counts on them. So it's kind of even here. Like Miota not even building forts on his borders, which is, a little bit strange. Also, Amhost thinking he doesn't have an advantage here, and he doesn't want to push. Obviously, Amhost is not going to do war with Miota if he's at war with the Bara at the same time. Or if he thinks he's going to get the teamed here. He's not going to push in. Alright, I'm going to get a coffee. I'll be right back. I just make the new patch. Let me take a look at Bara here. 1.2 Alright, so what do we see on Bara's lands? Bara took back the city, and he's just holding. He's not gonna push in there, I think. Yeah, he's doing the wonder for happiness in his gap. He could have taken these islands here. Like, they're not too bad. It just comes down to if he has the happiness to do it, and I don't think he has. He had 12 happiness. The Netherlands islands here. The extra cities would help getting a better science timing, but are they gonna wait for that? I think Barrett's just betting on here, going for labs, and then thinking maybe he can outwar the others with stealth. He has 35 aluminium, which is way less than Miota. 146. So who's winning? Amhost has the best science and best hammers at the moment. Like, Amhost is at 1.5k. And Miota 1000 hammers with autocracy. So they are not fighting. Amhost did war. Bara here took only one city but couldn't push through here. Bara managed to defend with his riflemen and planes. He just got this Kaufat traditional plain rifleman defense against landship. And it worked because the rifleman is so strong, triple promoted, and autocracy bonuses as well. Okay, look at this, look at this. So Bara fixing his culture problem here with little bit this. Maybe he gets the remaining policies he needs with a little bit easier with this. And now everyone, he's finishing that wonder next turn, everyone knows that he's the first one to lapse. Okay, lap. So it's gonna be lap alert next turn. And he's building battleships now. That is great. He finally scouted the coastline of Miota there. He sees Miota has 4, I would say 4 coastal cities on his top coast. And he has the opportunity to go tax Miota here if he thinks Miota is the one he should be warring here. But now at this point looks like Bara and Miota are like kind of allies here. His gold pattern, he doesn't have gold pattern here at all. And also, if you think about it, he doesn't have any coastal defense. If Miota built a navy, he could have hurt Bara here easily and a lot. All his coastal core cities. He started with 3 cities on the coast there with piety. So they're kind of undefended. It is what is something he could do, like a beefy navy and go raid at least. All right, go to Miota. So classic 3-way ending. We'll see if it's gonna go that they try to push with stealth, or do they wanna try to rely on getting the space timing here. Miota taking the anti-tank ambush promotions to his anti-tank guns. Normally you would probably take cover when the rocket artists turn up. Maybe the cover would be the thing to take. Miota sending hammers. He still has some happiness, but happiness will go quite quickly if you start taking cities with stealth. So Amhost takes slabs of Rotterdam. No, he's already captured that city once, so I don't think he can take another time. And I think Amhost been ahead of tech compared to Bara all this time. Lab alert. Lol. Now they're fighting. Now they're fighting. So Miota needs to start doing something here, because at least, you know, to play along with Bara. So they're fighting the same enemy. He's like telling the guy he's fighting how he should fight. That's the arrogance. He's fighting his neighbor and telling him how his neighbor should be fighting. Wow, that's great. But look at this. The sweeps are making 40-50 damage to Amhost here. No resistance. So Amhost lost at least one airship at this moment. That's the only casualty of this border. I'm here farming golden culture from the city-state units here. Easy to do when the city-state haven't gotten that deck for any anti-air units. This game would be totally different if the city-state actually built planes. if your city-state ally had six fighters in it. Kind of would change the game drastically. Ooh, 66. There was one in death ships and one bomber. There's a second one now, 35. Well, units are dying. Amhost needs to be careful here. Doesn't want to be losing this. Need to count how many tiles Miota can see, etc. How much sight the Miota's planes have. So it's 5 tiles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3. I think 6 tiles, yeah. Oh, he thinks Amhost has labs? Yeah, Miota might not know who actually got labs until Bara finished the wonder there, so the Christo. After that, it's obvious who has them. So Bara giving valuable information to Miota here, telling that he used Amhost used 3 generals, and 1 got killed. So Miota's problem here, Miota can always Citadel in, but are the Citadels actually gonna do anything? Because these are like low value expands that he doesn't really need other than for science, basically, and production. There's not that much other value in this. Is so many cities that losing 1 or 2 with 2 citadels, that's not bad. The thing is that Miota cannot citadel into his core cities. The problem for Miota, obviously. Why is Bara telling Miota this? They both think that Amhost is gonna beat them if they don't kill him, I think. So first Miota is sweeping the fighters for sweeping the furthest tile from the city. So he's not sweeping the SAMs yet. He still, if he wants to bomb any units close to the city, he needs to sweep the Sams as well. Ah, look at that! Now Mira can use this Amhost slammed with his mobile Sam, so Mira can kill it. It's not fortified anymore. Alright, let's take a quick look at Amhost. Okay, this is Amhost side. So looks like behind the city, Amhost has had to pull the damaged units back at least. And he making fort even behind the city, so he knows that this some of the he might lose the cities, but he still has a defensive position behind them. And I'm just gonna get a policy next turn. Alright. I need to tell them to put streamer panels on. Yeah. It is, the setting is 3 minutes ads in 1 hour. So it's for not subbing you have to 5% is ads on this channel. That's how it's set up. But 95% you get to watch for free, so you know. It's not bad deal, right? At 86 gold pattern still. Still gonna get maybe one writer in 9 turns. 1.2k science. Building labs now. So Mira was kind of right. Amhost went to labs too, so he's even getting labs in his expanse here. Very soon, a couple of turns. So now he needs to hold until he gets to start build more units. Yeah, you can subscribe or you can get what is called Twitch Turbo. It's $10 a month, and you won't have any ads on any channel. And the Twitch Turbo, how it works is the money gets that you it gets split with the creator and Twitch, just like it would be a sub, I think. That's almost cap. Interesting, he didn't build the stock exchange there yet. Right, the insta heal right there. And he kills Mira's tank right there. Okay, there's the policy, and it's 20% great people generation. Now he gets labs, and he has the great people generation that neither of the autocracy players have. Must be comforting to, like, Mira's army is kind of just to hold. Amhost cannot push him. And then Mira's gonna kill him with the stealth later. But Mira's problem is getting to stealth. He might get beaten in science to stealth, and then he might lose his front lines here. Alright, they're trading here. Nothing super crazy. Only thing that could hurt Amhost here a lot is if he starts losing the air fight, and Meowth can actually start killing his units. Like, the thing he needs here is these fighters to be alive. Yeah, he cannot be losing the fighters here. Another airship. It looks like 650k on Amherst. And he's going for a helicopter gunship here. And there goes one down for bombers. Yep, that's exactly the thing. It doesn't want to have keep happening here. Airship is dead. Right. Let's take a look at the other boys. This is Miura. So Miura doesn't have that much, but Miura knows Amherst is not likely to push in. So what is Barra doing here? Barra is just blocking this choke point here in Rotterdam. Only place that Amherst could do something is basically there. So looks like Barra is killing. He's warring a Netherlands AI here. He does get XP for these bombers from this. So that's kind of the idea probably here. He's gonna farm some XP for his bombers, take these couple of cities, get extra science. Click, that's honor 5 there, so now he gets even science from this. So that's the extra use you're gonna do. He's using the AI like a barb camp here, farming it a little bit here. Nothing wrong with that. I would suggest change in the mod that you, when someone goes irrelevant or leaves the game, you don't anymore get experience from the AI. You still get the culture and yield from the kills, but the experience part is, you know, it's a little bit lame that you can farm XP from AI like that. Yeah, Para didn't yet build his bombers. He wants these labs first. Bara is probably going. Bara is a little bit behind his science. He's going rocketry here. I don't think Miura has rocketry yet either, so they're kind of a little bit behind in science compared to Amherst, but not that much. Let's take a look at Miura here. Miura not building labs at all. One thing could be like make this really difficult for Amherst is if Bara starts to push in with bombers on the other side. It's very difficult to defend the air war from both two sides. I think the unit that Amherst can't afford to lose here is the mobile SAMs. He does have a lot of them, but he doesn't want the mobile SAMs to get slammed in the front line. But if he puts anything else in the front line, it's gonna get bombed by the bombers. Okay, so Bara telling Miura that he's gonna step in. Zero would hate to be armored in the Miura's Air Force. Yeah, there's a lot of damage one way and the other, you know, it's bloody. It's like trench warfare from the First World War. It's very bloody out there right now. There's no place to hide when you're on a goddamn plane and getting shot by all kinds of things. Oof. Yeah, with autocracy, you have so many bonuses there that even if you get intercepted, you don't lose the bomber. Like, that's the big deal. If Amherst would have been doing this to Miura, he would be losing some of these bombers that the Miura is just keeping alive barely. Right, very thin lines on the left side there for Miura. Well, that means Miura's trying hard here to push through. Like, this is kind of the fighting we've seen from Miura. It's very, like, uses a lot of resources, but it gets results as well. So it's like when you have a lot of resources, you should be properly using them and not be afraid of getting some damage to your own units. Like the old-fashioned Russian dial. No step back. Kamikaze pilots have better survival rates. How was it in the kamikaze forces, Kafat? If you got sick on the day you were supposed to die? Oh, I'm too sick. Oh, I have a flu. I cannot fly. Ah, damn. No. I have a fever. My head hurts, guys. I cannot fly this airplane into this battleship. Maybe I rest a couple of days and try it then. Okay. Oh God. Faking illness, getting out of a kamikaze mission. That wasn't the Japanese style, though. In the Second World War, they didn't yield easily. All right. Yeah, it's kind of the Russian doctrine on use here from our German friend Miura. And the Russians or the Ukrainian Amherst here, like, very smartly are sitting down, you know? Sitting down in his foxholes here. With his man pads. Wow. So, anti-tank gun trades blows with mobile Sam on a hill. Interesting. What's up with the... Oh, the archers are just for the happiness in the cities. Right. Like, you can see it. You can see the lines thinning on Amherst's side here. There's like empty, vacant foxholes. You know? People have left the... moved into heavenly skies from the foxholes. Empty seats in the crowd. A lot of clicking. What is the other side doing? All right. Netherlands is losing again. Oh, that's actually a lot of... Look at this. That's actually... Oh, he's not making a piece here. You have probably taken the archaeologist there, right? And dig out the sites himself. 200 fate pattern here. Only 6 oil. And does he have any unconnected aluminium there? Because he has way less. He has like 20 less aluminium than Miura. It kind of was the same situation in here that Barra was playing on the previous game Miura 1. And while Pyra was fighting his neighbor like this, Miura just swoop in with stealth and take both of their caps. I think Miura must have a similar kind of plan here. We'll see. Alright, let's go to see Amhost. This is Amhost, so it looks like the mostly anti-tank gun armies changed into a mobile SAM army. That's the big change here. He saw he was getting bombed in Bari, Bari, and now he chased the units around. He should get his defender religion into these cities. That would help him a lot. He has Himeji, but he most definitely needs the defender there too. He has lost religion in both cities. I'm not sure even if he converted his own religion to this side of the map. There's even 2 city-states that don't have ally at all, which is strange. Would think leveraging the World Council is worth something, you know. No one really has any gold to spend here. Amhost is faster to stealth. They went kind of same time to labs with Bara, but Miura is not following into labs. Miura's just pushing in units. Yeah, Miura is fighting Amhost, who has like 1.5 times his hammers. Miura obviously rocking Clausewitz here, so his unit's still a little bit stronger. Yeah, like I don't remember which religion Amhost has, so I'm not sure if Kumpra and Cardiff have Amhost's religion, or is it the old... Look at this. Bombers just shooting at mobile SAMs in force. That must be... that must make a lot of damage to the bombers. Labs now 1.7k-ish science. Yeah, I'm just checking if he's working on the lab slots. Yeah, cities don't really need to grow. He's already working on almost all the hammer tiles. Oof. Ah. That is a little bit laggy. Too slow. Yeah, the mobile SAM front line is not good a thing. Those mobile SAMs are very soft to tanks. Now, looks like Amhost is losing a lot here. So Vieta pulls back just before Amhost can slam with this. Oh, he gets something out of that trade. Miura doesn't have any other range units there. Like artillery would still do a good job against these anti-tank guns at least. Well, I see a couple of artillery there on the left, top left, on Miura. Amhost still has the luxury to upgrade a little bit of this old units. But Amhost is losing 2 or 3 units every turn. Just at some point it's gonna come a point that he cannot replace what he's losing. Hospital. Hospital to heal the units. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying that Maraif starts killing 2 or 3 units on the other side as well. And is Miura taking losses? Maybe 1-2 units a turn here. Miura loses. Amherst doesn't want to build any kind of artillery here because he knows those are such a soft targets for the bombers. The anti-tank frontline Miura has would be very soft for range units like rocket arties that Amherst already has access to. Yeah, the mobile SAM taking big slams there. Yeah, there's the rocket arty. Yeah, that is a unit that can make a difference for Amherst here. Poking holes into that anti-tank front line. Barra shouldn't intervene here. Only if he thinks himself that like what is Barra thinking? Like it depends. He doesn't have perfect information here. He's just listening to Miota's whispers, and you know, using what he sees and around the map. He obviously sees how much Amherst has more hammers, but obviously him and Miota combined have more army and more hammers. So you know, if they go full blown teaming here, Amherst will die. Like this is gonna be very difficult for Amherst to hold here when the battleships roll in. Yeah, it's 75%, so it's still very far from any kind of space winds or anything. Yeah, this push, Amherst will die to this 100%. That's like Barat has chosen his side. Maybe Amherst can tell him to think or two here. Oh, this is triggering to Amherst. Now he's just saying I'm gonna send all the units to Ethiopia now. Oof. Oof. I don't think. I mean, like, the only thing like Bara should be attacking here is that he thinks that he can kill Miota later. Come to me. So can Miota piece him now? That would be ultimate backstab to Ethiopia, but that's probably Miota's best way to win. Like, let the two fight, right? Miota is essentially just chewing up Amherst here and waiting for stealth. Amherst knows he's gonna lose this if they team him like this. So he's just gonna make a decision here. Say, fuck it, I'm gonna defend the other guy who thinks he's the smart guy here backstabbing. Try to send a message, you lose against Miota. You know? If you help Miota, you lose against him because I'm gonna defend only you. Yeah, Miota has way more cities than Bara. Bara has 3 cities, and he took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cities. So he is already 5 or 6 cities less than Miota. When this started. So the hammer advantage should be on Miota if they 1v1 late game. But somehow Miota made it so that he's the good guy here. Miota made it look like he's the good guy on this scenario. I don't know how he does it. It's some kind of weird magic. It is like the law of the nature in a way, High Ruler, that the autocracy guys gang up together and then sort it out by themselves. But have to remember, late game, Ethiopia having less cities against Miota, so Bara will most likely have the bonus 1v1, 20% bonus in the 1v1 situation later. Maybe he's thinking about a little bit like that. That if it's 1v1 stealth fight late game, Bara can show up Miota with his bonus, and then when Miota doesn't have any units, swoop in and take the cities, or something like that. So. But this is obviously a monumental change in the game, that the Amhost just sends everything the other way. He's still at war with both of them. He's just abandoning his empire here. But he already knows that if he's getting teamed, even if he has the same numbers as them combined, he's getting outmaneuvered on one of the sides, like either side. Alright, look at these building tanks. This is I see this sometimes on the if like we just talked about it with Galfat yesterday. If two Russian players are fighting and third one enters the fight, it usually ends up like the third guy getting the first fight who were fighting piece up, and then it's just 1v1 against the guy who entered the fight last. Alright, let's take a look at the other boys. Yeah, for Miota it is still 500 times more there. Miota not pushing in. Well, he is a little bit on the left side there. Taking a look. And how is Bara? Bara is pushing in. Strong first move right there. One unit goes down, but Amhost gets the block right there for the fort. Now the battleships are chewing in. And the units on the coast. Amhost was waiting on something to land on his cap. But that's why he has Sam on the coastal ties here. So what Amhost is trying to tell Bara by doing this is basically, you have to fight my whole army here alone, and you're gonna be so weak against me later if I die, then you're gonna lose. So this is wrong move from you, brother. But Bara is he is determined to push through here. Amhost's cap is kind of down the road there, next city after Tombuktu. Miura getting free win, Kek. I don't think it was free. They already fought the 7 hours. If you have to sit in a game, this game has gone 1 hour already. If you have to play 8-hour game and you end up winning, I wouldn't say it's a free win. You know what I'm saying? Right? Para gets scientist right there. He's looking at what he needs. Oh, he's Oh, he's going nukes. He's going nukes. Oh no, he's reaching from nukes to stealth. He's thinking about nukes, but then he realizes, yeah, I don't think my cap can do shit. Miura is a big chatter. Right. But there's already Barra's units at the gates of Timbuktu. And remember, Barra has the Ethiopia bonus against the Amhost here. He has how many? Now we can count cities. 6 cities, 7. So 10 cities in total. So Amhost is 13 cities and Mira is 15 cities. So how does the math go on? Like he takes 2 more cities and he still has Ethiopia bonus to Miura, yep. There's no messages from Miura. Miura being quiet when the others are fighting. Miura's staying quiet on the other side. Talking about the other side, what is Miura doing? He's actually not doing anything. Like, I don't think he should. Let the others melt their army. Yeah, just like shoot down the cities. Farm the bombers. Like, whatever. Let the others... and Miura actually did click patronage. And Miura is engineering... I'm not even sure. That's forbidden need engineering. It's probably one turn wonder there at this point. Right, so this comes down only to how much happiness does Miura have to take the cities here. I don't think it's never been as easy for Miura here. It's walking in. Killing the cities with bombers. Wow. Just acquire the, friend the correct players. And it's, just walk in there. Walk in the park. Was it this easy to you to fight me out, Carpaccio? What was your experience? I don't think it was this easy. I don't think it was that easy for Carpaccio. Carpaccio fought me out in like 14 hours. Carpaccio grinded out Miota and the other player for 14 hours. It wasn't quite that easy. What does he actually think he needs there? Jet fighters? Well... And when he gets jet fighters, Miota's bombers are not going to do much. 1.4k science on Para here. Like, Amhost is not even trying to talk to Bara. Like, he knows Bara has decided. There's already some trash talk in the chat. They're not gonna peace. This is gonna be what it's gonna be, It's, like, Amhost is trying to bleed Bara white here, so... He has nothing left and he has to face Miura later. Yeah, Miura opened patronage for Forbidden. Yep. 10% happiness from your initial cities. It could be something like 15 happiness, maybe. 10 happiness. Probably less than 100 to pop in his core 7 cities. And he also... I don't know, does the city state count as core cities? I don't think so. I think it's the settled cities. How does it? I think it doesn't count it for captured cities. Conquered and Carthage cities do count. Okay, so it's like puppeted cities don't count. I think yes. Okay. Okay. I thought it had something like captured cities don't count into it, but maybe I'm not remember correctly. Okay, so courthouse is the dividing thing there. Alright, so big question here is how long does it take Miota to get to stealth? His lasers next here. So not that far. 3 techs. Miota killing the freebies there. Bara must see that still a ton of units here. So this is not going to be a couple of turns that he's going to get through here. Miota will get through the other side very quickly there. Big first move right there. Both of them losing a couple of units. Oof. Bara taking a lot of damage there too. Almost getting nice cycling from his tanks there. The river is easy movement for Songhai here, but Bara needs a little bit think about how he goes through there because the river is such an awkward bend. Just where the city is. Bara does have a couple of stacks of bombers, but nothing super crazy. And the thing that like Bara didn't want to do the Navy and go raid Miota because he's already knows that Miota has so many planes there that very difficult to push through with a big Navy and not get huge losses there. Miota winning again. It's looking like Miota is in a strong position here. They're teaming the order player in the middle. And Miota getting again help from the other players, doing a little bit questionable decisions here. But the players don't have the full information of what kind of situation the other players are, so you're always like what's the word? Not enough information from what the others, how their situation actually is, how strong the position the others are. It's over, Sag. Zero wasn't stopping Miura in any of these games. That's the sad part. Zero should have joined on these Miura's games and stopped the monster. Miura did tell Bara that there is 40 units, like 40 units in his borders before the war started. Now all the 40 units are here. And Bara still thinks he can push through. Like Bara doesn't have any idea how many units Amhos has on the other side. Like Amhos is not doing anything on the other side. If Bara saw this, would he act differently? Like 3 or 4 cities already dead from Amhos from the other side. 38 happiness for Miona. Look at that. Now he can really crank. Take any cities he wants there. Modern armor and anti-tank guns he's building. Rocketry, look at Miota's deck though. Rocketry 7 turns. He's nowhere quickly in stealth. Nowhere quickly. He might capture some tech here from Amhost. We should probably take a look at Amhost. Here we are. He lost like 100 culture per turn there, losing those cities. But that's obviously not his biggest problem here at all. Now Miota top hammers. 1.2 and top deck. Maybe they should piece now. Maybe they should piece and go for Miota together. But that's not in the agenda. Like, there's no way you can say to someone how he can defend, how he should defend when he's getting teamed. Like, there's no way you can say someone you should defend this guy more than this guy. Like, if you're defending teaming, you can defend it as you please because you're dying anyway. There, you know, you're losing. They made the decision, so they cannot say who you should be defending more, right? Fair thing would be like you defend both the same, but how is the guy who's killing you allowed to say how you should be defending? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. like they're saying you're dying the wrong way, you know? Hell no. Yeah, of course I'm mad. I can be mad, but it doesn't mean like, why did you defend me? I think you were mad. I think you were the one who was mad to me and you defended only me. Like, same thing he does here. But that wasn't what Ultimate decided the game. It was the teaming later after that. I think the others were mad at me at later game and then they decided I'm not worthy of winning. Yeah, but your logic is not sound there. If you think the guy on the 3 cities would be strongest there, you should be defending him. All right. Because now it kind of like when this happens, like this theming, like it's always like feels to me that it is worth theming Amhorst if he lets the other way get an easy kill, you know? Like, is he really punishing anyone here? He's just deciding the winner here. Well, maybe there's a point. Maybe there's a point there. Well, it was difficult for Amhost pushing into Bara alone, so Bara would be thinking that it's also difficult to push the same choke point here to the other direction. So, you know, the battleships could make a difference here, but can like if you think about this, can Bara air defend his battleships if he was pushing there alone? I think those battleships would be punished with bombers here if Miura wasn't pushing the other side. Yeah, Bara should have reconsidered this obviously when he saw the other side falling there. So now it's going to be that Bara has to fight Miura with all the map, like literally all the map. He killed one player, Miura has all the caps. So now after this is done, Miura needs to snipe the Amsterdam cap and Bara's cap, and that's it. It's just probably that comes down to if Bara has stealth before Miura. Miura's deck for sure isn't that strong either. Okay, this is Miura here. Miura still didn't build any army or navy, I should say. Have probably a couple of blocker units. Still kind of risky to just defend with stealth. The other guy can use stealth to shoot down your coastal cities and then snipe them with one boat if you don't have any blockers. Like you don't like Bara made the decision to team Amhost. So do you go back in your teaming decision then? Okay, the teaming was wrong. Let's take it back. When the guy is already dead. Like some games, you see that it is very liquid how the alliance has changed around. But not every person is like that. Not every person. If they make a decision like here, who they're fighting, they're gonna do it until the end. Who's your boy? Is Amhost your boy, Korea? Oh, he got intercepted by Gene fighters there. And he killed one fighter there too. Another general from Miura. Miura making now minus 200 gold per turn, but he's killing so many units per turn that there's no significance there. Okay, Miura going through the other side. Let's see Bara here. The bombers have a hard time operating there because so many mobile SAMs. Like what Amhost puts in front here is like a big message. You should have never come here. Every dial is a unit. Elter Ratface, how you doing? How you doing, man? How you guys doing? How you doing, Shumi? How you doing, Korea? How you doing, Erko? How you doing, Miss Italy? How you guys doing? So this is continuation for the yesterday's game. And we go on to the 9th hour of this game. A 3-way. Miura on Hittites. And Bara on Ethiopia, teaming Amhost here. And Bara has less cities than Amhost, so he's operating with the Ethiopia bonus here. Autocracy. on Miota and Ethiopia. Now looks like Bara 40 aluminium and Miota at 77. That's a healthy number right there. 77 aluminium. 2k gold for the upgrades on Miota about. And Bara is making 140 gold per turn. Yeah, now that like the diplomacy and talking is too late because Amherst already lost too many cities. So now there's just this delaying Bara for him left in the game. It's it's just a 20% bonus to players who has more cities. Yeah, he's gonna lose the bonus here when Amhost is losing cities. True. He's gonna lose the 20% bonus here after Amhost lost enough cities, and he's lost 3 or 4 cities, I think. Now let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. So he's on 4 cities and 2 or 3. So he's less cities. So Bara has lost the bonus towards Amhost here. So that's very difficult for him to push in, I would say. There's the defender Himeji as well. Defender Himeji on Amhost. $1.5k science now. Like Bara just looking, did I just fuck up? Did I just let Mioto have all the Amhost cities? It is getting kind of blurry here. Yeah, maybe Amhost's side is what we should be watching. Yeah, looks like Bara is not even trying to push in right here. He knows, like, no. I cannot go through here. I should show the other two. Or well, let me show whoever I want here, Shumi, okay? I'm gonna watch whoever I think I should be watching, right? But I hear you. I just need a little bit take a look here. What's going on? Right now it's like Amhost, the core cities left, and a couple of more on the left flank. All right. Miota looking at his military advisors. Military advisor says that Ethiopia doesn't have as strong an army as we do. And Miota's alright. Let's keep rolling. Another city for Miota. And tasty snack in form of culture, golden science, bureaucracy, and Ethiopia bonus. Right. I'm gonna close the window. Be right back. Right. We're back. So Bara not really doing anything here. So it's just Miota rolling from the other side. He's just using all his stuff, using all his units every turn, like min-maxing the XP here. Shooting everything he sees. Soft targets on the left, so I think I'm farming his bombers and fighters to this. Using them, shooting the cities down. There's no Undyre on the left side, so it's the easy XP for Miota. Bomber stacks need healing units under them, and so you get a little bit better healing. In a long game like this, it actually makes sense to build units for healing promos. Miura still taking this seriously. He's not slacking at all. He's even finishing these courthouses on the new cities. He doesn't want to be on 9 happiness here. So he still needs to take a bunch of cities. Now he's not pushing forward because might get more difficult when he gets to the core cities there. Yeah, maybe there's a time we could take a look at the... we can take a look at the... we have the chart here. Let me take a look how the games have gone so far. You know, that's the only one doing moves there. Yeah, maybe we take a look after the game. We can take a look at the how the game's concluded so far. What kind of results we had? There's 10 games played so far, so there's already something. Miota has a couple of wins, I think, and Kaufa 2 wins. William player. Who's the William player? Yeah, it looks like Miura not pushing in. Killing his units only is good enough for him. Miura taking the kills on the left side cities there. As they look at the science, like the science cost is going to be just massive here, just massive for the amount of cities he has. Robotics 9 turns. I think Miura still has Oxford. And robotics might be the last tech he needs. I'm not completely sure. So what is Barra building? So Barra will be in stealth faster than Miura. That's how it looks like here. He has robotics in 5 turns. Miura had 9 turns. He has 1 scientist left. He's still farming the camps as well. that's min-maxing right there. No musician skilled. So how is this? Maybe I can tell them about streamer panels on. Can you guys put streamer panels on, please? Thank you. What do we see here? This is Barra. Honor 5, Piety 5, Rationalist 5, Autocracy 3. So Barra doesn't even have Clausewitz yet. So he still needs 2 policies. And next policy is actually next turn. And then does he have writers? So he probably will get Clausewitz when fighting Miura. And he will have the Ethiopia bonus. So it's not still going to be easy fight for Miura. But the important part here is that Amherst is not dead yet. So either one of them could use Amherst as their advantage. Amherst is probably not winning space here at any time. But they could, any one of them could piece Amherst and try to use him against the other guy. And I'm thinking Amherst is not gonna piece Para. I think that's out of the window. When you think about it, what's happened? How do you mark a man? Alright, they're just looking at each other. The other side. Is Miura going to push here? The other side, he's just taking the cities. He doesn't want any nasty surprises to spawn from these cities here. Still 30 happiness. Oh, how much? 25 all and 92 aluminium here. Right. Let's go see Amherst. He still... You know, we see him. He still has a lot of units. Some of the fighters have died down, and obviously Amherst moved most of them to the right side. Okay, Miota starts railroading towards Barracap right about now. So how many planes do we see in total here? 6 on the southern cities, then another 6, 12, 18. Something like 30, 35 planes, I would say, at the moment for Miura. So there's gonna be like a window where Barra will have stealth and Miura doesn't. So let's see if that makes any kind of difference here. Miura obviously going to have so many more hammers here. But I don't know. He might be able to hold off even 5 turns of being bombarded with stealth. We'll see. The Ethiopia bonus will make a difference for sure for Barra. Right. So now Barra bigs happiness. I think he bigged happiness there. Yeah, Autocracy 4. So 2 more policies he needs. 2 more policies he needs. One more rider coming. That's probably gonna be pretty close. It's 4,000. So it's still going to be, this next policy is 10 turns. So getting 2 policies is maybe 15 turns. Even with the rider. We're getting to Clausewitz. Obviously he can farm some culture from his enemy, but he's not doing anything here. It's more yeah, and he's not... What kind of units is he building? Mobile SAMs only, right, and bombers. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I don't think Barra has any idea how many units Miura has. Like, he has maybe 15, 20 bombers himself, and Miura has doubled that almost. Well, he has 23, we can see here. 23 we can see here. Miura has 10, 15 more. It's stalemate here. And go back to Miura here. Just taking his sweet time. Now continuing the Oxford there. He started the Oxford for the last timing, but then he realized Amherst is actually not going to push in to him, and he realized he's not going to be able to land ship Amherst. Amherst was a little bit ahead of tech and all kinds of nasty units. Amherst killing Reykjavik? Is he really? He's actually killing something, wow. Oh, Reykjavik is, yeah, it's Barasala on his border there. But Baran had to pull his battleships back a little bit. Was taking damage on them. You see almost half the battleships damaged there. Barra is actually out of oil here. Look at that. He cannot even build more bombers then. But that's actually like a choke point for his development here. He doesn't have oil, so he cannot pre-build bombers to upgrade into stealth. So only thing he can build here is basically mobile SAMs. Only useful units. Some boats maybe. Maybe some slam boats. One thing Barak could have done, but not this is way too late now to go push the battleships on Amhost's cap, which is 2 tiles of the coast. But the trick is trying to actually capture the city with some land unit there. Not as easy. This is Miota and Bara teaming. No one is doing anything here. Well, can't say Miota didn't do anything after he took all those cities, but you know what I'm saying. They're just a little bit calm before the storm here. Just checking his ammo is, you know. Is ammo still awake? Just poking him with his fighters. Miro knows he has such a massive fighter advantage now. Obviously, Amhost has a lot of mobile SAMs, but Miro tried to find the openings there. Just gathering XP to his planes and getting a repair. Those future stealth bombers. Right, this is such a slow moving iceberg. This game. So let's take a look at the stats tournament score list here. So this is what we have. So this is the wins here. And oh, that's games. How is this? Here's the first places right here. Okay, yeah. So Miura 2 wins, Kaufat 2 wins. Jebiway played all his 5 games, and it looks like it's 15 points from a win, and second position gives you 8 points. So two second. Let's see, 7 points. So 2 second places is not as good as 1 win. Alright. So there's L, Sira, Abraxas, Lucas, myself with wins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people with wins. And this doesn't look like the Hivura had a win last night, so this is not updated. So top 18 is gonna get to qualify here. Yeah, 15 and Sift Lucas here. So it's not organized by the points here. Alright. So people getting some games played here. Still a lot of games to be played. Everyone has 1 or 2 games mostly here, so 5 the maximum you can play. So a lot of game for us to watch. You're qualified, Luca? It's a bit too early, but you know, you're gonna pop the champagne. You can pop the champagne for maybe some other reason, too, you know? Third and 5 might not be enough to qualify to playoffs. Just saying. Not trying to be negative or anything, just saying. Right, Mira killed the city state there. Amho's trying to do something now against Miura. The other side, the Barra is shooting at his coastal units. And yeah, the bottom right side we see his he wants to return the city there. Can he? Yeah, the river movement doesn't. Oh my god, he could get 5 planes dead there if he takes the city. He still has movement on that tank, but it's not even enough damage. Oh, now the helicopter gunship. Ooh, such a close one. Now he needs another gunship there to kill it. Does he have anything in range? Ah, that's a big score right there. 5 players go down from Yoda. Did Yoda just release it? No, he didn't release it yet. No, he did. Okay. Stupid Songhai. Oh. That's exactly what a 5-year-old would have said there. Can he return the other city? Now he's eyeing on the Wrexham there. Can he take those plates out of the question there? Oh, jet fighters. Robotics 3 turns and he's gonna get to stealth here actually. Look at this. Robotics 3 turns and he has lasers already. So that scientist might be close to stealth there. This is he lost the city, so his overall science went so down by like a huge margin there. He lost like 1,000 science from the cities so far. But that scientist would have given him stealth there. Oof. Oof. So Miura pushed exactly when he had to, because if Amhost with his hammers gets to stealth, this is gonna be a totally different game. He would have had like 5 to 10 turns a window to kill these other 2 guys with stealth here. At least how it looks like now. Let's go to see the others. Leave me other robotics here too. Stern. We are going to take a look with his tank there. If he sees anything. Any opportunities. He's going to take the city state back. These bombers are getting air repair now. Slowly Miura working his way up the food chain here. The biggest move Miura made this game was killing Box in the corner behind him, and now he had only one front to worry about here really against Amhost. And Amhost being order, he really didn't, and picking all the defensive stuff, Himeji and Defender, Miura was pretty safe that Amhost is not gonna leave his land. The security of order bonuses. And Amhost played perfectly here. He was commanding position before this teaming happened. This triangle is gonna be always for one player. This ending triangle is gonna be sad news for one of the players who's gonna get chopped off first. $93 aluminium, 29 more oil. And even though these cities are look like kind of small, Miura building workshops and factories and barracks, and just building more units. Even though these cities are gonna build a unit in 5 turns, it means when you have 10 small cities like this, they're still gonna in 10 turns. They're gonna you're gonna get couple of units every city. It's not unuseful for Miura taking all these cities. Some other players could easily just take what they need. A couple of cities towards Amhost here. Miura knows better. He's autocracy and honor, so he can flip those cities quite quickly. Even if he gets 2-3 units each city, this game is gonna be useful for him, so why not? And obviously the resources is the biggest thing, the aluminium. Right, Oxford and stealth right there. So Miura first at stealth, as we can see. And then next nukes, but that will be a long journey there. So how much gold he has? 2000? I think it's 170 to upgrade. He wants to obviously upgrade the full health ones first, or the air repair ones. You can immediately next turn start to use them. And his city is 5 turn to build a stealth, but every city is gonna do one, so you know. In 5 turns from the 20 cities, it's gonna be 20 stealth. In 5 turns, 20 stealth, it's a, you know, it's a good equation, it's a good deal. It's definitely worth it. But jet fighters there, Miura needs to be careful. I'm still taking 25 damage from the stealth fighter sweeps. Not too bad. I mean, jet fighters I meant. Not stealth fighters, that's another thing. You're obviously still using all his bombers that he can use here, because he cannot upgrade everything. So. Oh, there's a general open. Is that bugging out, or just am I seeing things? Yeah, the problem with stealth is that you cannot capture with cities with them, so you obviously need to sneak out some capture unit in there. Sad dies Miota win. But it means that we gotta see Miota in the playoffs, right? So that's gonna be good times for viewers. And bad times for everyone else. They have to actually win a game with Miota in the playoffs. I guess the general is in the city, it's just, you know, somehow looking like it's not. Yeah, Garp gave Miota a run for his money. Miota should flip all those Welsh cities. He's flipping them. He is flipping them. The first cities are already finishing factories, so like Waibarai, Cardiff making school. But he's puppeted. Yeah, Cardiff and Wrexham, Miota should. He has 42 happiness as well there, so you know it's not massive. How is that even possible? How is that even a thing in the game that you can have this many cities and this much happiness? Miota loses a tank, whoop-de-doo. He has much more. It's just to put tanks, takes his mothballed tanks from Siberia and sends them with the railroad to the front lines. This game went so differently to what you thought. And Amhost was laser focused on Barra. I think it was the other way around. Like Barra was too laser focused on Amhost here. Like Barra should have made Miota work for Amhost. If Miota wants to win this game, Miota needed to work for it, and now it was the other way around. Like Barra took the bullet from Amhost, and Miota just swoops in and takes the gaps. Exactly what happened to Barra's game, last game with Miota. Like exactly, like Barra took killed his neighbor, and Miota just swooped in because both of them had exhausted their armies into each other, and Miota just swooped in with exactly like here with massive amount of stealth. So this is like almost carbon copy of the late game from the Kramers with Sloboda. Like Sloboda was with Barra and Miota in the previous game. I was watching it from Discord, so I didn't see everyone's perspective, and I didn't see all the games, so you know I could be wrong. But to me, that it's exactly how it looked like. Like Barra was in that game, Barra was still fighting Sloboda when Miota take both of their caps. Like literally, Barra was slamming into Sloboda when he lost his cap, and Sloboda lost his cap to Miota. Yeah, it's like it's like it's two people are selling an apartment, and Miura is the negotiator and takes both of their apartments in the deal because he's the only one who read the papers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you have a strong player in the lobby that you know can be this dominant with diplomacy, like Miura has been here, this tournament especially, you need to take it seriously. And are you being bamboozled when you're being whispered? Like, it might even not look like you're being whispered, but Miura's just feeding information to you that is he's put his own spin on it. You know, he's telling the correct facts, but he's formulating them so that it benefits him, right? Is modern armor useless? It's a more expensive unit. Basically, they does the same thing than tank. It's much more stronger, but more expensive. If modern armor is 3 turns, a normal tank is 2 turns, and you're killing units and getting gold, you maybe just gold upgrade the normal tank into a modern armor and save your hammers. Nothing wrong with modern armors, you know, Leopard 2s. It's Leopard 2 graphic on them, right? That's how old tank Leopard 2 is as well. It was made 2011 or 2012, or 2010, I guess, and 2012. And Leopard was the modern tank then, and still is. All right, I need a toilet break. I'll be a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. back. And Jen is gone. And Dark House is going down next. Like, alright, this is going very quickly now. Looks like going stealth from Yoda. Made it very easy to push through here. I wasn't muted, I was in the toilet, Zero. I was in the toilet. So next hit is Amhost Gap. Alright, let's see the other side there. And now Bara is getting his first city. This didn't go all that evenly from Bara's side. Well, he joined in this war between Amhost and Mioda, and Amhost made the decision to just defend his side. So, like, that's exactly what happened here. And look at this. Like, this went totally differently than we thought. Like, Mioda is beating Bara to stealth here. So Bara is getting shot with stealth 5-6 turns here. Until he can shoot back with his own stealth fighters. What's the recap from yesterday? Well, recap for this game is... oh, from yesterday, you mean? Like, Mioda and Amhost were fighting. Or let's say, when we left yesterday from this game, Amhost and Bara's peaced immediately when they continued the game. And then, much later, or a little bit later, Mioda attacked Amhost. And they planned that Bara joins in when he gets more oil connected. So Bara joined in, and Amhost kind of got triggered by that he's getting teamed with Bara and Mioda, and made the decision to just defend Bara's side. And now already... looks like Mioda took his cap, first move there with the... and Amhost is dead. Still has one city and a couple of units, but it is very quickly done for him here. Mioda over 100 aluminium still, and you see on the list how many stealth he already has. This should be punishable. And maybe, what do you say if just Barras just sit in there? 100% Mioda cannot kill Amhost until this point, a couple of turns ago when he got stealth, 160. And at that point, Amhost would have had his own stealth. So Bara turning this around. GG, again, another guy chosen that you won. So is the game over, or is it just over for Amhost here? Okay, it is. Okay, so I think the game is over. So Bara just CCs. I think that's what happened here. Yeah, Sira, like lol. Bara just leaves and it's immediate CC. They don't even need to fight here. Oh god, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh no, he doesn't even want to try to fight against Mioda. He knew he cannot do it, but he still teamed. Oof, he could have turned around and say, okay, I'm not gonna team you. He's saving it for the next game. Tony, how you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. So let's ask a question. Is the game done? Is the game over?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, so quick recap is I'm on this kind of terrible spot, right? Like I have only 4 Luxes in my whole land. Like my capital has 2 Luxes, and then there's Coconut and Marble. That's it. But luckily there's some flatland CS, so I'm like, okay, I have to go Honor. But it's a bit of an awkward situation, right? Like I'm Honor in the middle of the map, and then there's 3 people next to me all having very strong games. And I felt like the only person, like map position-wise, I could go for was Box. So I attacked him. And it was like, I mean, you saw, right? It was kind of grindy war. It wasn't...
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that grindy. Box had 1 or 2 turns on his workshops while you attack. So he wanted to finish the workshops everywhere.
Oh, really?
And he was then like, he had 5-6 units when you attacked. And then he was like, in that moment that he was indefensible while he was building his...
Well, the thing is, I never felt like, oh, this might not work, right? I was like, I attacked him, I was 100% sure it's going to work. But it was expensive, like hammer-wise and tech-wise, because I ended up going unis, like, Amherst finished his anchor on turn 68, and I had Unitech like 15 turns after he finished his anchor watt, you know? So like...
Yeah.
So I was very scared, and I felt like as soon as Bara was actually successful in his push on Pilu, and as soon as Amherst got this like pretty easy kill on Eep, I felt like I was for sure in the weakest position. Even though I had like top hammers, because I'm on 15 cities, so my tech costs are insane, and then I couldn't go ratio. So I felt like, okay, I have the weakest civ here, and I'm gonna be by far the slowest tech. So I was like, okay, probably Bara and me should just team Amherst, right? And I kept trying to get Bara to team Amherst with me. Yeah. But he would never go for it, so I just went for the nap with Amherst the whole time. And then apparently Amherst just decided to attack Bara, which I never really expected. And when he did it, I thought he would run Bara over and just easily win. But I guess the Ethiopia autocracy was too strong, so...
Yeah, really
and then
strange.
It kind of just...
Really strange decision from Amherst. We were like wondering what's going on here. But it was kind of like, in his mind, if you guys team me, I'm dead anyway, and might as well punish the guy who's made the wrong decision, let's say.
And then, well, they made peace, right? And Amherst was like building labs and stuff, so I felt like I had to attack him. And I had 49 planes, which was obviously a ton, and I didn't think they would do anything because he had so much anti-air, but he kept pushing into my land.
Yeah, he was losing
so
units
I
like
kept
a little
being
bit for
able
nothing.
to kill like 4 or 5 units every turn, which was pretty huge. Also kill like CS units, or farm all that gold and culture science.
Yeah, they were building labs same time with Bara.
Yeah,
like exactly the same time. Yeah.
At the end there, to be fair, I think Amherst kind of gave me the game here. Like I can understand. I don't know how hard he was getting attacked by Bara. I assume like pretty hard. I can understand like, okay, I can't defend both fronts. I have to defend like only the core basically, which is what he did, right? He only defended his own land and not what he conquered. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was a little bit too free on my side. But
yeah, there was a big window when you think about your stealth time in 158-ish. So there would have been a big window for Amherst tech, without losing any cities, to work on you with his stealth before you got anything.
The only reason I even got stealth on this turn was because I stole basically all of rocketry and robotics from him, right?
Yeah. So there would have been a big window for
a scientist into it. I did put a scientist into it, and I ended up forgetting to work the slot in Hattusa here. But if I had, actually no, I wouldn't have reached a slab, right? But I guess this scientist gets me to stealth otherwise, so it's 163, I think, without those steals. Which is obviously a lot worse, right? Like that's he could for sure kill me, I think, if he just
this was in a different when you compare to, let's say, the game with Carpaccio and Tolgod. That was much more liquid in terms of the alliances there. So this was much more stiff relationship between Bara and Amherst. They couldn't like peace when they saw they were both losing, you know what I'm saying? When it started to roll, you know, the game started to turn to you there.
Yeah. Like I said, I was very surprised to see Amherst like throw himself at Bara, and I assume it was because he like sensed weakness. But I guess Bara was like much stronger in defense than Amherst thought, and definitely much stronger than I thought. So I think Bara kind of crazy defense.
very good defense. He had the bonus autocracy, and it was bomber rifleman defense against landship. So I'm not sure. Like, also the battleships could have been there. Amherst? It was landship from Amherst, and no air.
I thought it was second tanks.
Second tanks were he upgraded, but already at that point it looked like Bara defended it. At that point, he had already enough rifles and bombs.
The other thing is, I think Amherst was kind of stuck on oil, right? Because he had all these garbage units near me. He had like I counted at one point. He had like literally like 36 like trash units near me, like non-oil units. Just which I guess he couldn't use on the front, right? Like he couldn't properly use his hammers because he was stuck on oil. I think that decided the game in a big way as well.
The big problem for him defending you teaming was the other guy always gonna get first move on the other side, so he's gonna end up losing even if he had matching army. And if he had two players playing this, he could get the swaps and survive maybe long enough to get stealth and get something done to you guys. But very difficult for him, even though he had the massive game, great game he played, absolutely great game. And
that's kind of the reason
why.
Great
defense as well, with how many units he had. It was like an incredible amount. Like you said, in some point it was 40 units you can see.
Yeah, just on my front, and he had more.
Yeah, and he was attacking on the other side. He has 40 units waiting, and he's pushing landship on the other side there.
The thing is, like, that's kind of the reason why I didn't attack him either, is because I wanted the stalemate between them to go on as long as possible, and like he was already tied down on my side, so I felt like if I attack him, he's just going to throw everything at me. So that's why I didn't go for him there, which I think ended up probably being true, considering how he reacted to Bara attacking him. So
yeah, you need to, like what we learned from these other guys here. Like you used the situation thrown at you very well, but these other two guys weren't flexible enough with their diplomacy to turn it around when they needed to,
Yeah, even
when they see the game was turning against them. Yeah. So it would there was a seed here that this could have been one of those games that lasts 200 turns if everyone is liquid and fluid enough with their thinking. All right, well played, Miota. Third win. Congratulations.
Right, well, thanks for casting.
Amazing game so far, Miota. Well done.
Go look at the Bara Amherst war later.
All right, I'm gonna release the watch now as well, so you can go watch. All right, bye. All right, that's the game. Another Miota win. What a surprise! What I'm saying, guys? What a surprise! Oh God! Well, Miota played well. He used exactly what was given to him to the fullest advantage, and talked to the players, and got them to agree with him. So nothing wrong with that. Am I gonna play tonight? Maybe not tonight. It's already, I'm already tired of watching Civ. This was only 2-hour stint today, but maybe I'll play tomorrow. We'll see. Cannot make any promises. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the ending of yesterday's game that we were watching with Miota, Bara, and Amherst. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So more Civ here. Put the notifications on. I'm gonna upload everything into YouTube when I have time, but that's gonna be much later. And I'm gonna cast as many games as we can here. I cast one a night if I can, so we'll see. I still have 4 more games I can play in qualification myself, so that's up next weekend probably next weekend, or maybe one game this weeknight.